Hey guys, what's up? Blaine Cooper with Third Watch. Good morning. So a report came out of Fox News yesterday, and I want to go over it briefly with you. The timing of this is epic, but ladies and gentlemen, before we get into that, I give you the President of the United States.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him. I mean, really, what an absolute fucking shit show. Fucking clown world times 1,000. I mean, this is the best the United States can do. I mean, this is the guy representing the greatest nation on earth. I mean, let's be fair, he's not representing anything now. The guy has no idea where he's at. This is elderly abuse. He shits on camera and nobody does anything about it. Anyway, I'm going to get into this report from Fox News.
Military recruitment in this country, such a mess. That's just what one of the topics Fox and Friends Weekend co-host Pete Hexas addresses in his new book, War on Warriors, Behind the Betrayal of the Men Who Keep Us Free, which is out today, and you should pick it up. In the book, Pete writes.
That's right. It's out today, and a portion of it is about recruiting. Why aren't guys joining? And I wrote, we can't wait to recruit our largest and most important military demo until a crisis occurs. That's normal, strong men. But that's just what the Biden woke policies have done. A social justice military fails to recruit the masculine men who make up our warrior class. No wonder there is a massive recruit.
What do you know? Nobody wants to join the United States military. I wonder why. It's because this clown's running shit in the world and he's going to get everybody fucking killed. Could it be the left woke agenda when you got generals, men, grown-ass men dressing like women and women trying to be men, and nobody wants to be a part of that? It's a fucking shit show. It's clown world. Of course you're going to have low recruitment numbers. Nobody's going to serve under this. The American veteran is the most forgotten group in this country. 22 veterans a day commit suicide. And the number is way higher than that. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't. So the report goes on. This is the title of it anyway. House passes defense bill automatically registering men 18 to 26 for draft. Now, the selective service is already mandatory for male U.S. citizens aged 18 to 24. The draft ended in, 1974, 1975 under Nixon. They changed the name of it to selective service. It's the same thing. But you would have to go register, and a lot of people did it in high school. Well, 20 to 30% of people aren't doing it, so now it doesn't matter. You're just automatically put in there. So the report goes on to read like this. The House of Representatives passed a measure on Friday automatically registering men aged 18 to 26 for selective services. It was part of the annual National Defense Authorization Act, NDAA, which sets out the U.S. government's military and national security priorities over the next fiscal year. This year's NDAA authorizes $895.2 billion in military spending, a $9 billion increase from fiscal year 2024. Now, a lot of you might not read a lot into this. I think the timing of this is crazy because we got the tensions right now with Russia. We got Russia, China, and North Korea. They're all siding together against the United States. America is sending missiles to the Ukraine to strike targets in Russia. I mean, do people really think that Putin's just going to sit back and take that in the ass? I doubt it. Furthermore, now we got nuclear subs and Russian ships parading through Florida, giving the U.S. the finger. And who can blame them with what's going on over in Ukraine? But now we got a list, and I'm going to put the link in the description. Russia has come out and said if the U.S. is going to arm the Ukraine and give them missiles to strike targets in Russia, then we can arm their enemies. So now they're in talks with Russia to put nukes on the border
And Mexico, this is a real thing. So you guys can go ahead and go read through that list. We have never been so close to nuclear war ever in the history of this country. This is a Cuban Missile Crisis 2.0 times 1,000. The only reason they haven't started lobbing nukes at each other is because of Putin's restraint. Period. That's all there is to it. With this clown in the White House, he ain't going to do nothing. This country is being run into the ground by the psychopathic left woke agenda. This is crazy. Somebody's got to get control of this, or there's just going to be nothing left. And it makes you wonder, is the psychopathic left woke agenda crazy enough, especially with this administration, to blow up the world, blow it to bits, because they're so afraid of Trump getting back into power, they'd be willing to just kill everybody? I wouldn't put it past them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't. These people are satanic in the highest order, and that's all there is to it. Crazy. I'm going to leave you with this from Putin, warning to the U.S., and I hope the U.S. takes it serious, because Putin doesn't strike me as the person who's going to get backed into a corner and not fight. Also, if you're in the Illinois, the state of Illinois, or Illinois, in the Peoria, Illinois area and surrounding areas, and you need tree removal, contact me. I'm going to leave a link in the description to this report and all these reports in here in the video clips, and also to my tree page. If you guys need tree removal, contact me. I'll come and give you a good deal, and we'll get that tree out of there for you. I've been doing it about 20 years. I'm a tree climber, so go ahead and contact me. Here's the clip. Pray for our country, because we are in dire straits. People can't even afford to buy groceries, but we're more worried about the Ukraine and blowing the world to bits. Makes no sense. We need peace, not war. Here's the clip. It's Blaine Cooper. I'm out.
Still in Europe, and Russia's President Vladimir Putin has warned the West about using all available means to defend its sovereignty. When questioned about the risks of nuclear war over Ukraine, Mr. Putin said this morning Russia's nuclear doctrine permits the use of weapons in response to a number of threats. He says the West has repeatedly accused Russia of threatening nuclear, but says this is wrong, and brought attention to America's use of nuclear in World War II.
For some reason, the West believes that Russia will never use it. If someone's actions threaten our sovereignty and territorial integrity, we consider it possible for us to use all means at our disposal. This should not be taken lightly.
And that, of course, is something that he's threatened before.